I'm gonna just check real quick to make sure my phone is still recording, because you never really know. And so, my therapist and I ended up discussing a variety of things, but basically, I enjoy affection and like deeper relation, less surface level encounters with people. And so a lot of the times I will ask people questions, sometimes that make them uncomfortable. There's this one person I asked, like, what is favorite, like, I'm not going to go to it, but I've asked the people a variety of questions, and it's so funny to experience insecurity from asking some questions and then realizing that the people that you want to build relationships with, or that I want to build relationships with, will take me as I am. They don't care how long I take to respond. I mean, be responsible in how I respond, but like, I asked, did you dream one time? And it was the broken pinky boy, and he just didn't respond to me. And I got really insecure about that. It was after I like said things, and I was like, oh my god, did I say something stupid? Did I mess up? And it was funny that like later I asked someone the same question. Just, I felt it ruined a relationship. I mean, it ruined it, but no conversation after that. And that I was interested in responded back, and he was like, oh my god, nobody has asked me that. And we got into this really deep, detailed conversation about that. And so now I ask people a variety of questions that have more unique conversations rather than, hi, how are you, blah, 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 blah. Help you have more unique conversations rather than, hi, how are you, blah, 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 blah. And so, I meet them again. But, I mean, it was so important. Existing and being present in the moment and interacting with people the way that, my therapist and I were able to go through and deeply discuss my insecurities and what I perceive from people, some of my past romantic escapades, and some of the experiences that I thought were like significant or important. And it was really cool and enlightening. Genuine way is really important, and I think that is a significant theme in this video. I enjoy creating spaces for other people to be happy and present and live in the moment. And who I met earlier this week, who I met in Miami, taught me this word this weekend on our walk back from one of the pool parties, and it was called compersion. Compersion is a positive emotion that involves feeling joy in the happiness of others, even when it doesn't directly benefit or involve you. It is often described as the opposite of jealousy and possessiveness, and is related to sympathetic joy. I mean, I'm able to describe how I don't experience jealousy. Like, I'm okay with rejection, but, because scary sometimes, because it met people that you want and desire, and being vulnerable is such a scary thing at times, but it allows you to, I don't know, it's so cool to be vulnerable, and it makes it so much more fun, and having stakes in the outcome make environments and events and encounters have so much more meaning, because if there is nothing to lose, what is the point of, need to be stakes and stuff. If there's no stakes at your job, if there's no stakes in adventures, or like everything can cost. And so understanding that is such a valuable experience. When you offer someone safety and security, you guide their nervous system towards love rather than fear. You gift their body with ease so that they can be present and show up as exactly who they are. I had so many moments over the course of this weekend where I experienced this. I had times where something felt off, and I really didn't like that. The people who act with love and kindness are the ones to build relationships with and share intimate moments with. And I met one of my friends, Aaron, who I didn't really know that well, but I'd met prior to LA, and it was really cool to see him here and be able to experience going to a variety of these giant gay parties and events with him and other people. It was such a warm and welcoming experience, and to be able to have someone similar to my friend Nick in Chicago, who allows me to feel comfortable in any scenario or environment or mental state, is so important. And I'm able to leave and get out of my comfort zone, and have this person that I can go back to for safety, which I mean is such an important thing when I'm going out and doing things, is just having a rock or it allows me to tether back after going and experiencing a bunch of things. It's great. Genuine good people will take you as you are and not judge you for an accidental mistake or a wrong saying, or something where they understand where you're coming from, or ask you and talk about it, and you can have conversations with them. Oh, that was a burp. Oh, I had such a weird weekend. But learning to let go of the fear of rejection over the years and being reminded over and over and over again about how great I am and that my insecurities are of my own creation and also shared by others is such a humbling experience. There was this pool party that I went to on Sunday, and there was this boy that I noticed when I got there. I mean, like, everyone's about age 18, but and I immediately knew when I got there, and I wanted to say hi, but I was so nervous, and I just didn't. I felt like he was talking to other people. I couldn't tell if he was boyfriends with another person, and so I just didn't approach him until, I don't know, 45 minutes into the event, where I asked him if he had an Instagram after talking to other people around him. And like later at this pool party, I was like recovering from drinking a little bit too much alcohol, and always great. But I was looking and I saw him on this like little unicorn, another person, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I wish that was me. I wish I could like recover on unicorn like with another person who I was attracted to. And later in the night or day, I ended up talking to him around like 4 p.m. and we ended up like hanging out like 45 minutes, doing like really cool. We like danced and sat on the couch and talked and just had this like really cute intimate moment. But it was funny to see that the insecurities that I was experiencing were also being experienced by this other person. And so while I was nervous, they were nervous at the same time. And I can't tell you how frequently that happens. You don't really know what is going through another person's head or what they're experiencing. And so by putting your like project security onto other people, it's this easy experience to be reminded that it's not just you feeling it, it's also them.
This video is sponsored by Rakuten. Rakuten is a app which you can use to save between 2 and 25% cash back on a variety of services. If you go to my link in the bio of this video, you are going to be able to use my referral link to sign up and get $30 to $40 cash back after you spend $30 to $40 in the app. Rakuten will pay you $30 to $40 after you spend $30 to $40 within their app. So literally spend $40 and you'll get $40. The amount of money that they have as a referral changes. But go into the bio if you want to support my channel, because I don't have ads, and this is just my attempt to do an ad read, because I use this app. I buy my flights with this app. I buy hotels. I buy clothing. You can get up to, I got like 30% cash back on Viator, and they even like double your first month's cash back. So occasionally they have these giant deals where they just add 5 to 15% cash back onto some of the stuff that you're buying. So Rakuten, use my code, which is going to be in the description of this video, and sign up for Rakuten, because you should be buying with them instead of buying directly through companies at times. They give you 15% cash back on Temu, and so that's a huge discount. And you can use Apple Pay, and then with that, I think you get like 18% cash back. So, Rakuten, sign up, and you can support this channel and me and my solo adventures, because, I'm not really trying to monetize this. I'm just trying to have fun and spread some of the love and experience that I've been receiving from other people to you guys, because, I have a small audience. I'm not a crazy famous person, but, I feel like I can make a difference. And if I can help at least one person go into their lives being more present and loved and welcomed, that's worth it to me.
It's also so sometimes you just go up and say hi and talk a bit and be vulnerable, because again, worst case scenario, if it's someone that you're gonna be friends or build a relationship with or have an experience with, they will say no. But if it's someone that you shouldn't or don't, they'll treat you terribly. And I don't go into details about that, but treat people with respect, treat people with kindness, treat people with love, because life is short. Life is too short to be terrible. And going through life hurting people, and just be nice. Kindness is really easy to spread, and it's so easy to make someone stay. And I've talked about this on the podcast and stuff that I do, but life is short. While it's not the nicest, and I make mistakes, and sometimes I'm accidentally mean to people, occasionally people activate me, and I go from this nice, really friendly person to this don't mean to me, don't activate me, don't be terrible to me, because sometimes you might activate me and then I'll be terrible back to you. I don't want to be, and I'm normally crazy nice and whatever, but it happens. And so from here, I'm going to get ready to go into the third video.